music stops, I'll walk you to your door. You say goodnight like 1,000 times before. This is the night, I just want you to know. This is the night, I just can't let you go. Why should we wait until tomorrow? Why should we wait until tomorrow? Well, I can't wait until tomorrow. I need you tonight. I drive away, but you're still on my mind. It's so hard leaving you behind. This is the night, I just want you to know. This is the night, I just can't let you go. Why should we wait until tomorrow? Why should we wait until tomorrow? Well, I can't wait until tomorrow. I need you tonight. Why should we wait until tomorrow? Why should we wait until tomorrow? Well, I can't wait until tomorrow. I need you tonight. When the music stops, I'll walk you to your door. You say goodnight like 1,000 times before. This is the night, I just want you to know. This is the night, I just can't let you go. Why should we wait until tomorrow? Why should we wait until tomorrow? Well, I can't wait until tomorrow. I need you tonight.
A Locarina, where you been so long? Oh, Locarina, where you been so long? been so long? Oh, oh, little darling, where you been so long? I pray every night since you left home. Corina, 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 I love you so. Oh, little darling, where you been so long? Oh, oh, little darling, where you been so long? I pray every night for you to come back home. Corina, 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 I love you so. Corina, 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 I love you so. Oh, darling, don't you know I love you so? Oh, don't you know I love
Arate, Arohad Kisigi Horia Denebananda, Dr. Boo Nygren, Aita, the mo doti Jigonehanaich, Aroyolka, January 30th, Harashin Hatasokis, Don Dysonoltingi Yat, and Hidini to the Horoyep, Aita, Skins of the Mona, Asli, the Horoyep, Severan Hot Zando, Yahanana Shle, Beshel Hana, the Nebeke of a cow, Saed on the Netchkiel, on the Zas Holora, Noda, Beshel and the Hasan. Do sa ayo kushin tinda zeta helgin honela yasede tra da no de beshda ne aros la da no ten he oh de ken chilo belt edule sa de ne da no hanjim dia da hal ne da beshlan hot en khar shi da no slongi tashin kin trate da ze ne tron nan de zeta khada auch kis kharoshin hada so kizgi ba hen senode hodoshin khadoljish da hon nesligi ben khil nahash nehgi Nanagi local announcements. Missing Navajo people reports from the Navajo Police Department this week. Dishet East Ozodo, Salah Balchaz Anigim, Hastin Law, Shlatin Oba, Tra Benachego, Gary Barney, Jehabet and Trado Boho Yap, Le Vanderwagen, New Mexico, the El Sedi Sand, December 28th, Gone Ado and Soigi Shlates is Doba Ant Se B, Tahaljin and So Ado Nesnatin, Doba Shlatin Do, Hastran, Tahiz de Tlo, Ehon. Tas bena yishklij dobet si lapa altsedi sanadai be nats only lejinle ye naga aro red checkered pajama pants no khode nagato khode shspahos and dano son east oze Crown Point salabas anigi honda hadosne 505-786-2050 ado tne binda ho yaigi nada has kebanda ho zenigi no igi Uriah Aaron Barron habet nestra do yat hawada Natza no, Ben Kilnahon Nesto, Ishihot or Yadolis, Saton Daslo, Sato da Hashida Salabach in the Hasnahorana Rata do Nora, a can Daslogi, Yadolis, Adahone Nanagi, frequently asked questions of the week, Died Kitle, or the Nahanegi, Hodo Nal Sauce, Tatilgo dot Ligi, Beige Beha Nenegi, Abahazine, Dito, Bitsinch Legido, the Nenslon, Ebik numbers the Bacate, CIB number, Ehodaba Naneshtra. Shana dos nilta no son Sebogan hot zandet la balkhaz ara hon hodeshnita no son 928-871-6884 aron beshin se kes bi do bi tesh trashta no son https://novri.navajo-innocent.gov aron le ashla go balkhada host so go balnahaz angi elo adat Windows service noya test do bi do ka do was again 9 o'clock do Anal eat only 2:30 Jim. Oh, hot end. Saido Ahwan when ben khado wasligi edo new enrollment that enigi marriage and divorce updates le seniyato altsano ajo da edo ahwan ben khado wasla the kushis kanjin da nijit da satrona zago aro affidavit of birth abahazine di ben this chido the nenigi inal so do e khwa khada hindeta ahot enda khwa shikado wasla no so inli window rako hondo gasla shin ara yego khado was e shin hondo shnita no so 928716884 khatlego dot isn beige nal so khada dot so sto bikabe naho zenigi da halti so da khada dot chata no so e lo da honno sto Oroshinane Nanish Altsonda Aliagi. 11 homes delivered to our Navajo families who need it most as we continue to tackle my 1,000 home initiatives. Atada and Lebel Deal Dasanilide Hawan Adal Netgo. The Clayton Homes, but no, ade yiseta initiative ade Kashatot Lozo Dito Hawanadil Net the Nebekea Baka, the Asat the Mil Yajihone La Hawan Dit Nenigi, Dito Pedenil Nish no, Chunli Housing Improvement do Shid, but no Division of Community Development ado yisashata inishigi that nil in Lashashi Hate or Adat a Yegon Dan Silla Zehawan that nil no I should nish I should build dish neto dit Adat need that no so ade Tradia si Bashel Hojo si Dan Joni 2x6 the beta liado Hawan late Oden the Hatnetlit or Das nil Ado Gadan the road of Ye Gadan do the Karen that Ehawan Hawan not zizin the hat nishigi Bashal Hojo in Nish in so Aroto Dale Nishigido Shandal Nishigido Saado the Biji Vance McMillan Greg McClanahan Patrick Delguy Candice Yazi Sia Huichi Yedale Nish Chodik Ade Asats at the Hawan Nil Adok Ade Nesna Benada in Nishi Ares Nel Sonliago Nel in Egan Hodo Beso Behodo Niligi Asad Nezetin Dosh Latin Honela Hawan Adol Nil Ben Ye Aj Sabich Dalia Na Kigo Hotona Nishin Sagi Dayos Yegi Hoto Hawan Bada Nish Dinana Hajishin Hayu the Nehawanada at Egibanda Hito Nis Di Hawan Banda Neligi Sikushi Nesnana Hayna Dina Hayda Nal Sosan Nil Sos Don the Hansha Hal Jista no Hayu the Nen Hawan Pinyenda is Sos the Abohones Anit or in the Stada Zim Sosidin Honelade Besos La Babajada Yahot in she hodon Hanash Nesto Beshmas under Belkisnada Hashnada Dila Benadal did Hot Oi Ashon Laon Hawan the Nito the Jodi Bahalenigi Jodi Hyunda Silni Benina Bahalenigi Yahotza Aroslo Babes Nashna and Kalchin Paul Trat and Lindo the Never Washington the Yandal Lish Elto Di Bahalenigi to Hot also but Hota Dosis Eshin Nals Nish Benina Be the Holonigi Beso the Sabai Nito Di Bahawan Bahado Lesigi Yahol Yago Yat Eto Lesno Hot Obes Nahasha Di Hawan Kerbe Hastigi Yadat Ehon the Hatnil Sit O the Hawan Ade Nesit O the Late at the Laot Ados Atlantic the Nenlo Jeremiah was Gao Eso Ada Shin later Sichineta Yat Asian and Ashadotni Ayobake this is Ashi Bashal Hojon at the Nenlo Ada Trahawan is on Ishibada Hono Senegi Chin Lido Ishiyat in Kedini the Tashin Kawe and Kiyajidat. Under the Division of Children and Family Services and Department of Health, we reopen Operation Rainbow Bridge in DCFS. The ne lead sada dit sato besh beheneda da dit sato sada bin das kidonle klode the ne have satin hot so bakab has anigi the ne and dan inoya dan nestigi had up den tra no just la she bit dash klesdo na kredan ledo sa she sta an hin da halden aho yanda shida national dol tligi ayo nas the ne da no na hashim shishles anigi honda hasne ado ay yesit ode da da inishigi yo toje bkhot so do hos do bkhot so large not ani dan lenigi donle US immigration do ice da but nenigi hanabich delia dida aho yandan ke de neda sanda do toda de le beige da bet den do bekahoda na apasi da bet den do aho yanda hot Oslanda Doltoin Kitchida Dolneslo da Bedini, Hoto Ahwich, Panada Nitra, Cadesa do Hot Osatene, and Diltketa do Hasabayabedelt at a hot end, open ye, Belche that not edshno, Hanne the Moya Dasto Ishla, Ebekahana Apaston, Kebej, Dobekatan, the Chinigi, Hot Oda Abahazin, and also Strada Jahada, Arosa Eat in Hetenoda, the Never Washington, home which the Hotosnet of Donil, Beshbehenes, Adelia, Operation Rainbow Bridge, no, Ehanege 855-435-7672, Ado Beshbeheneda, Beshense Kesby, Ayo, Hadede Schlitzer, Hanench, the Strastan of Soy, info at operationrainbowbridge.com. Ishibaho no Seneflashi, the Neayo, Bestahie, do Ahoyanda Denley, Hosto the National Law, Bail Deed the National Stonley, and the Zad and Nasha Nenegi, Eshi Hajon Kelchin, which in the Hadoslim, Aroban, Bekahana Espasto, Bekahada, the Nebe Itlenegin, Besh, Holodom, Bekahan, the Chinigi, Atradel Soso, 8, Obich Hodili, I Senate, then Goy, the Heshinan, the Tingi, Bethodilni, Shady, but Schlesing Schlet, the Nen Schle, Hodot Niederge, Joita, Bekitten House, Snap, Heder and Sank, the Nen, Lenigidot, the Nen Schle, there's Niederge, and Kitchenaho Dosli, the Bedini, a Doistke, Hot Ohan Nebje, Nishla. I would anyway the Nebeke Bakai, Kenas, Soton, Kenazi, Lebenas, so Higvinina, Edo Hot Energy, Ebichana Ashka, Leshi, Juan Hal, so Baka, Tadado, Kahishiado, Yon Kestaye, Drinking Kekea. I would end Hodohan, and the Schlit on the Soy, Beshbehenegi, 855-435-7672, Dole, Eshin Hoto, Aroto Hajota, Haskia, Aro Hedida, and Nabedes Tago, the Haru Nabedikiri, Aro Atza, Salada, Haida, Neneto, Tanot Zeto, Hajobich had a dot, Ado Hashi, and let the Heda, which has dot Zetajoy, the Neto Baitle, the Net Danit Lenigi, Ehajo, Alchia Del Kedo, Hajodo, Lecha Nenigi, Eshi Hoto, Hajobich Hauti, Hailibenet, Hokoshedin, Hailibenet, but since Clezidats and Lentidats, the Nenigi, Eshi Abahazine, the Nenshent Obajlonil, Eshi Hoto, Ebikedo Sheto, Tanda dot in thought, Ehotoshi, Hanet Kitchenanish, Lado Lechodo, Ebahoint Inigi. Nanigi major projects, Nanishbida Inishigi, new electric line installation enhancing power supply and efficiency for Herfano chapter. Adjusted Herfano, Tratnas, Delibus Anigi, a Schlatzata, Wad Hawan, Basely Chi, but it dolt Nenigi, Tananalt, Adeaita, a Schlat Hoake, the Hat Inigi, Basely Chi, Sabatia, the Halt, Ado Nesna, the Nehuakena, the Hat Inigi, but Honado, those Nil, the Hoa Basely Chi, that the Higi Washington, the Beso, Arponet, the Han, Ekapeta, Enish, a hot only Basely Chi, Nasco Dale, Tegim, a NTUA, Dale Nish, a say Hawan Basely Chi, had an Egi beta is Ado, Todan Choi, no, Yada, Egi, the Betzili, who another dolt, no, Dale, a hot oh, the net and Linigi, and not Lonshi beta Halonigi do, the bedo big gushy sing, the beta Halodo, dark at a beta Haloda, Adon Kelchindo, Huadashi, na kids at the Yostra do, Tashita that's so good. A kindergarten, the Diostra do, say Bijo, the old Tragi, the Honda Z Ken da Crem. Ados Tosland get the net order the Lensgar Yego, the Istra donna Nish, the Betzili, Ketra de Scredo, Hawaden de Stasne, Tosilana Danzeno, a nation Abanda has Adule, they were basically see Egi into you in that Leshigato, Bahedan it's in Ehoto, Nanishat Egi, but I nish her for no chapter. Aro Hasso, Dadan Le Bel Deal, the Sonelid, BIE, but no, Le Ultra Dionetligi, 16 Bureau of Indian Education Schools continue to be in the works alongside one detention center. Dada Ada Town Schlonde, the Nanish Kinbeda, Dotletligi, Assad the Mil So, Hone La, Base of Abajata, Alganle, the Nebeke Baka, that is Stradona Wutchik and Ultra and Nidigi, De Nisha Hanlane, the Hot Ena Sesha Das Kado, Ben that Donish no, Aros Adinana, Hejohona Hot Eda, Sesh Hanada Hedo, Casa the Ultra, Edad Negi, Ye go beta Inish at Enes Kilna Halt Goe, Assad the Mil Sohone La Biga, the Inish to the Heshipe, Njono Ultra Nadahedo, Nesto, Ultra the Hawanda da biga hondas nili hotoi pada ultradan lenigi hoan nada bagando le no hoto bashel khojo ado lon kedenet and lo khayuna nishbada hodlo hont nebe ke of ka hoto horo yoba nashne di peso jida to di tski lobedal don nishtol leis hada do khale hoto kalchinda ultra tskilon saman nada hito nel ado to hoani dan da istkhagi nach inara hoidos alo atkatonda dol nish ultra ndio nelo yo babinish lile hoto atana bekil ndasne Gabriel Draper, Chief of Staff, Office of Facilities, Proper and Safety Management. Ado Gary Mosman, Division Chief of Facilities Management. Noda, Ado Navajo Area Director, Shirley. Jonon Khail Nishote. Hoto at ende Danil Indo Khaholala. Benada the Nish do Khaila Shilto Horoshil as Anigi. Khaila Shije Bebkana, de Shlil Hoto, Skilo da Nish do Lit, Death North, Kilna and Nishanenigi. Hoto Dana Banda seat in Beldil da Sanella, the Asian Hoto and Kilbada Hudson. Jodin Le Ultra. Dalne gido Washington do peso no tahigi ai se yeshel na dalne dito khaila sanado nilto khaila na hodol nilto aretsin nakhada dil nil arets an he bedanos ada noda ashidel kidle hoto bashel khojonigi ashla dono wachi ultra niligi ba hensen ara khorosa hananal negi Navajo Nation experiencing freezing temperatures resulting in water lines and meters being frozen or breaking. The Department of Emergency Management aje shada enishigi da no the nebeke of a cow slap the net hobia da has la da skin don le yik hala ines enigi meter but nenigi lo da skin do toshia illenege into it kilo head of the shadow gaslo not isa nenigi hot also ye delnish into do Department of Emergency Management hodeshne do la da di shelo shtro ye skin da no so 928-871-6892 honda hotosle I done yes da delne into so hote aro so khoro alt iso be sato to soligi alt iso trohalno bigato lelni at ende dat eskalo to tro ai nza do tkinlote ebenina alt iso na hedel chanlo da tro hakizo bigato hoto asho atron chehenne to le hoto do tkinla no lo khoro ben khilna hodeshne aro da nabahone ara peso da ne holloda insulation da be dit so da hoto asho do tkinla no da lo hoto khanne leshi hawanna pasi da zebi yaro da che khajo bi yaro bi est ko nanda tkin no da hoto nabahone ara len sadan ke lenigi do na chinda da holloda bilke da hot enigi ano peso da ne holloda so insulation na dilne styrofoam da hallo water line kya igi bikel do so hoto asho so do lote hoto ado anni be hasti 928-871-6892 hodeshne da no so honda hodosne ado le Arizona State University College of Law and New Mexico Highlands University MOAs allow tuition coverage for Navajo students de hwashe bakana nishla le hozdo hawtsoje Arizona State but no gadit ahiben ya ultraigi Khatata Peterson's Legacy Fellows but no ishi de ne gadit ahidish le senigi do Master of Legal Studies da hot o Navajo Law nenigi ababone andle satobik as ladle no hot o khadil ya do New Mexico Highlands le hot elo aji ke lo hit o da ultraido le no in jono khadil ya ishi 9 Navajo students to le New Mexico Highlands University hot o kalchin aji ke na da ultradole hoto shije be lana aslian jono ke nada al nishton kalchin adriat na da ultradol ya shon alkin da do benesh ando ashishna nishkhodo le khoinzo ahujit nenigi hoto ultra bede neligi hoto bashil khojono le to ba hato jilta yat en ba bekendo le no MOA khadashlado be la aslim Nanagi meet and greets on Tuesday. First Lady Jasmine Blackwater Nygren and I attended the matchup between Chinle Lady Wildcats and the Page Lady Sun Devils. Chinle took it away with 44-42 by 2 points at the buzzer. Dishe hodon kalchin alkejin dazne ekedan lo chos ihnalnihigi sibohonet lo le kana ilchonje anna kibe honezna hot in the ara khonit lo ne shido belina ash enigi aro lo strade nezet din nal sos aro the nedo Alchinias when the has Tanigi Bitch Hodelia did the neck at your old Traigido neck at your oho agi nal sauce will Traigi Bissendale Nishige Division for Children and Families Hoto Thomas Cody larger Shanal Nishigi Dear Hate Ola Amado Jado Chinias Dano Setigi Hajo Hene Krato neck at you in the Hodos Art and Enigi Hoto Stranen is at 600 books Honela the Nebach Hodelia see the Nebata Ilhe out of Shilto Alti so yes stop at Nas out of the Osset the Hola Arjida Honothanic in Kilbada Hosen is your Edel hey Baba Honen Negon Juno and Cashin Kilnasan does them a shashi Lashida Hones Snados about the Hones none a hot end I is a bohol nigi Nadels on dots East Bahaya do Hilna Nish Ishebits Ano Oho Chos Itnadni at Nenegi. Upcoming events next week, directors and I will be attending the New Mexico State Legislative Session to push Navajo priorities forward. Ishinlin the Mo na Astlin yo Tojab Hahot Zoja, a ye Hawando de Hawan Sanatle, Ishi Ade, Nalso Satranada di Jat de Hoto, the Ne yo Tojab Hahot Zoja, Beso it than Lido Tratnas, the Lebaldas, and again Jolchi da dol Nilto, Toda, Besha Chita da do Tsegi donli, Kalchina Bek Ultra Beso Plamana da Hot Lord no, Ishi Hoto, Aje, a ye one day one, yo Tojab Hahot Zoja, Beskel Nada dis Neshe Hot on Jono Nasco Nahol Totole, Eshibe, a kid, Yat Nan Kedini, Aita, Aje, na old kid, Hot any Kedebe Hadestigenle, Hadnen Long, Ralph D. Nabanadi, Tlado, Leshi Saturday, go by Aje, 10 a.m., Word of Life, Farmington, New Mexico, Eshibe Henitale, Inas Enigido, Balchindo, Bekedan, Lenigi, the Estia, Yesen Jono, the Engard Bazadi, Ketna Rao, Hastin Linde, Eshibe, Ado de Scholano Son, Besoda, Gina D, 480 604 5366, Dole. Eshibe Horo, and then Kitchenane Slado, Lashin Soa Hodanot, Ahuije, the Hot Oshilan Kajed and is Gahotone, Horon Hanses case in Kajeshin Jono, Ndadot, Zeto, Tso de Zendo, Haishi, but I know Lenigi, the Yindan Lenigi, Eshibe Yana not Echo, Kajed Nada Batzila Nasco Nade no Katel Hodoya, the Nebadant Dr. Bu Nygren, the Mo Naotle Hodo, Apohone Anito, Hanen Kajenesh in Dice Nots Ingi, Yeseba Hensen, Aroshin Lo Be. Nata Hosne, the Enkenant Adito Nanash Nestoy Nanas Neshti Nada Hot Edda Noshim, a Hui Ben Nachin Dat Lito Hisna Negi, Ebe Hagone, do Hagoshina, Hawana that's an in Zado, Hawana doesn't own what Hawana that's isn't Arosto Horoshim, Besh Behene, Ben Das Neshgi, do Hedo Letin Jono, Shahada Kisgi, a Hedo Lit Hagone, Yara.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Heather Kla. Kia ani ninshe todachi or klashi dashachin todachini dashanella and Kia ani dashache. I'm currently the acting attorney general for the Navajo Nation Department of Justice. I'm pleased to have the opportunity to go ahead and provide a report to you. Some of the items that we're working on and what I want to accomplish this year is I want to talk about our LG amendments. We are still working with the legislative sponsors in order to clarify some items on that, but we do think it's very important for us to go ahead and update our LGA, the Local Governance Act. There has been some opportunities for improvement that we have been looking into after responses that we've been receiving from our chapter unit with the chapter officials. And so we're taking the look at those to see what we can do to help and assist those to clarify those amendments. So we're looking forward to continuing to work with the legislative and authorities on that so that we can go ahead and present that for the council for passage in this year. Along with the LGA amendments, we are looking at doing the FMIS, the 5 management system. So that way we can go ahead and take a look at this, the laws in chapters all at once to be able to go ahead and roll them through for improvement. So we're looking forward to going ahead and moving forward on that. And that's within the Local Governance Act that we're having. Along with that, we've been actually wanting to provide more guidance for the chapters and their leadership. This past year, our chapter unit has issued emergency operation plans because it's important and necessary for our chapters to develop a management plan. Department of Justice has developed a template to assist chapters in creating that plan. So we definitely hope that the chapters will go ahead and utilize that in order for them to go ahead and provide opportunities for them to go ahead and understand how to go ahead and handle those emergencies. The second one that I want to go ahead and highlight is the plan of operation for the community land use plan. Department of Justice developed a template to guide the committees on their operations. We had some questions regarding, there was holes of how they handle either the meeting or how they work with support staff in order to conduct the meetings. So please reach out to those who are in chapters and chapter officials, because we do have some newly elected chapter officials. We have those guidances that DOJ has put forth on there. Mr. Rod Begay, our Assistant Attorney General, has actually been starting to do training on these matters too as well. He was able to go ahead and complete the Northern Agency training, I believe, a week ago. He was pretty excited about the response that he received. It was nice to hear that the people are looking forward to hearing from him and getting his advice. He even mentioned that a chapter official took him out to lunch. So thank you guys. We appreciate your justice as we're trying to develop these regulations that you can take a look at to accept if you feel that it's appropriate for your chapter. Excuse me. Next operation that I want to go ahead and give you an update on is a goal that we have is a Title 17. We have been working on this since the beginning of the administration, and we're looking forward at bringing this in front of the council. The Title VII, which is the criminal code, very much needs to be updated. Some of the new amendments in the criminal code, just to give an example, is family and child safety, and which includes the introductions of new offenses like negligent homicide, strangulation or suffocation, sexual assault, and terroristic threats against the facility. We also, the other updates include enhancing statutes of limitations for serious crimes involving children. So we would expand the statute of limitation when they can be prosecuted on that. We are also introducing a rape shield law to protect victims and to protect the victim's dignity during sexual assault trials. It's definitely being a part of something so dramatic. Sometimes the victims feel intimidated that they don't want to go forward. And we're wanting to go ahead and make sure that they can get the justice that they do deserve on this, but also to protect them in having to be victimized again and to further expose them to trauma while they're working through this through the legal system. These amendments reflect a focus on efforts to modernize the legal framework and align with federal standards while safeguarding the community values. And definitely making sure that we have efficiency through the innovation of this process. So that's something that I'm definitely wanting to go ahead and push to get completed by this year. And I'll be working to go ahead and do that for one of my goals. The other item that I want to go ahead and talk to, and I'm sure that we've had several discussions regarding this, is our water settlement. So last year, we were able to go ahead and the council unanimously voted for this water settlement and to move forward, which was extraordinary. And we definitely continue to thank our Navajo leadership to understand to move this forward. I mean, water sovereignty is what develops a sovereignty within any kind of a nation. And in order for us to have an understanding of what we're working for and what we're needing, we can go start the water infrastructure. And we're definitely wanting to go ahead and continue to move forward. Unfortunately, at the close of the last congressional session, no water settlements moved forward. So there was 12 other water settlements that were in the hopper, I guess, so to say, to be acted upon, but none of those were acted upon at this point. So our plan right now is that we're working with the legislators in DC to go ahead and reintroduce our water settlement, and to be able to look at a different approach on this. We do have a new administration, and so we're reevaluating how we go ahead and move this forward with the new Congress, which the new 119th Congress, as well as with a new president. And we feel very confident and because I think both sides of the street are wanting to assist us to get this through. So we definitely appreciate the support in DC as well. And we continue to be positive to go ahead and get this through for our Navajo people. The other items that we want to go ahead and discuss is I did recently sign a uranium transportation agreement. I know our Navajo people have a hard history regarding uranium, which is definitely something that we take serious. But unfortunately, with federal preemption laws, we can't prevent moving of the uranium through our Navajo Nation, so that we're able to go ahead and make sure that we do have a seat at the table. We wanted to make sure that we negotiate with Energy Fuels to make sure that the safety is most important. We were able to go ahead and negotiate higher safety levels and safety protocols than what is necessary. And I appreciate Energy Fuels understanding the trauma that the nation has with uranium. And I believe, in my opinion, that they stepped up to the plate to understand that. So we have worked with extra security measures. We also negotiated curfew, when they can go ahead and transport that. We don't want them, the trucks on our Navajo Nation during high populated times or when the children are out. So there is a curfew put in place that they can only transport between 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock. We also have been working with a safety plan with them in order to prevent any types of, or if heaven forbid that there's any types of a situation, then we understand what the safety measures are. And so this is definitely something that we appreciate. If there was any type of emergency, we are working with them on their trucks training, as well as Navajo Nation's internal training too as well. And in order to accomplish this, they assisted us with funding. So we're looking forward to go ahead and receive $1.2 million in order to go ahead and put into the use of that money for training, for enhancing the ability as well. And that's what we want to go ahead and make sure. So they agreed to a 1.2 million. So we're going to be receiving that in the next 9 days. We also had agreed on the amount that they're going to provide 50 cents per pound. And that looks to about $40,000 to $50,000 a month on that. Additionally, they agreed to take off some of these uranium disposals, which we call AUM, up to 10,000 pounds. And that's at their cost, not at ours. And that is definitely something that we do appreciate, because we do need to get rid of the waste. And it puts the responsibility on them to go ahead and do that in a safe manner at their cost. So we will be presentations, meaning the Department of Justice and the Navajo Nation EPA. So we'll be looking at doing some presentations during the agency meeting. If you guys have any questions, we do have a fact sheet that we'll be putting up on the Department of Justice, as well as EPA's website, that gives you contact number if you have some questions that you would like to go ahead and ask or clarification on things. So we do welcome that from the community. The other item that I wanted to go ahead and follow up on internally is to looking at the Title 17. I'm trying to see if I missed anything because I think my time is closing up here. But as what I want to go ahead and close up on is the Department of Justice is excited to work with the remaining years of the 2 years that we have within this administration and the legislative branch. We feel that we need to go ahead and work together more to go ahead and accomplish the goals of for the Navajo Nation, what goals the Navajo leaders have in order to what they want to accomplish to improve the Navajo Nation's positions, services, anything that we have to move forward. Department of Justice is definitely wanting to support that. So we appreciate the opportunity for the president as well as the speaker and the legislative council allowing us to go ahead and work with them in these capacities. So that's all I have right now. Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity to talk to you guys and look forward to doing more reports for you. Thank you.
Ja, det här är ett år sedan, det är jag sedan idag. Så att det är något det är jag Mike Halona det är de le två att jag har lärt oss det. Men en slång sen var det sen två handa sen alla kia ani det så det. Vad nästan according to the Energy Division of Natural Resources. No, AI is the need. Nashigi AI executive director. No, she's not there. Ako, also, it's a dust. I know she is hasn't all like ne. She has seen that because it's not what was. I know what the na kisses kado. I don't let and yes, I need to have even in that shape could not shadow. Not us, it's not all what was. So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mike Colonna, Executive Director, Division Natural Resource, and I just want to take a brief time. I'm on travel on my way back to Wonder Rock, so I just want to make it brief. The division this month in January has been very busy addressing what a lot of families are now concerned with that is happening and we're aware of is cattle rustling or cattle theft, livestock theft that is happening on a large scale, actually. And we became aware of situations over in Eastern Navajo, and when our law enforcement officers or the Department of Natural Resources officers started conducting the investigation on 50 plus head of livestock in Marana, Arizona, along with the state of Arizona Department of Agriculture. Um, they realized there was multiple different owners, multiple brands, rebrands, and the origin was really unclear. They've been taking a lot of man hours to put everything together, and tomorrow we will know for sure as to how we're going to continue to move forward. So in that aspect, I just wanted to ensure that we are aware of situations. We do respond. We do put in extra time and hours to be able to address and hopefully recover animals or be able to get proceeds from sales if they did happen. Um, and I just, as a result, there's some recommendations that I want to convey to you is that number one, you know where all your cattle are. Some suggestions would be, if you have 10 head, 20 head, get pictures of your animals, and that's very helpful of being able to do that. What kind of ear tags do they have? On what side? What the brands look like is just a start, and then make sure your grazing permit are all updated and they're up to date, meaning that you have to have your tally counts done annually. that reactivates your grazing permit. If you don't have tally counts for last year, the year before, your permit's not valid, and which then becomes an issue when we have situations that happen without no tally counts for a number of years. Also, follow the brand schedule. All calves within 6 months must be branded with your brand. Not leaving cattle unbranded for years or multiple years, and then finally they get brand and they appear to be fresh brands. So those are some of the things you look at, and everyone um, take care of each other, meaning your neighbors. Keep an eye out for their livestock and report any suspicious activity, vehicles, trailers, people on horseback, and areas you know that none of your relatives or your family are in, or don't know or don't recognize those vehicles or stock trailers. Report them immediately so we can then respond, find out who they are, where they're from, what they're doing, and that helps us to be able to address these situations, especially during night hours. Very suspicious when those type of situations happen. So make sure that everybody keep an eye on each other's and their surroundings of what's happening in their communities. Also, we've been pretty busy on um, re um, redoing the electronic process for the home site lease. It is running. It's happening. They're using it. Multiple departments are involved in that whole electronic process, so we move home sites through quicker. Um, I know we more than doubled last year's numbers, and we have a goal to uh, increase it by another um, 500 home sites in 2025. It's an aggressive number, but we just want to ensure all of our families are getting the leases that they need to get their homes built, or to be able to put homes on them, or renovate homes, um, mortgage homes for new build. Any way we can assist, let our agency home site lease officers know. We're more than happy to help. Also, time is running out for existing homes, existing residents that don't have leases. They need to come into the land office and the agency that the home site or the residence is in, so they can get a lease under an amended process, which is faster, easier, quicker, to be able to do that. And that amendment has a sunset of December 2026. So after that, then that amendment will go away, and you'd have to fulfill all the requirements as they do under a brand new home site lease. So make sure you let all your friends, family, relatives know that if you know someone that doesn't have a home site lease, they're able to get that, especially if the home is built, they're living there, so they can get utilities, water, sewer, electric, fiber, that type of infrastructure that will help improve their quality of life, and that's what we want to do. Also working closely with the broadband office now, aggressively looking at how do we build out quicker on Navajo. We've got some recommendations. We're going to assist them so we can get fiber out to the communities faster. We want to be able to improve the connectivity from your cell phone. You may be watching on your cell phone. We want to be able to improve those services and make them better quality, be able to receive services in some of the drop zones that exist. We are acknowledge where those are at, and also improve the services to 5G is the ultimate goal. And so we're really working and supporting that aspect from the Division of Natural Resource to all our communities. And so that's what I want to be able to share with you today as an update. Stay tuned next month. I'll be coming on online again to explain some of the updates and some of the new activities that the Division of Natural Resource is involved with. So with that, everybody have a great day and a good 2025. Thank you.